Hey, this is the unit test map. I've made, somewhat standard Protoss army, somewhat standard army, but without the tanks. I've been going with like 3 to 4 medevacs instead of tanks recently anyway, so I thought, whatever. So both sides have $3,500 of military budget, whereas, Terran just has stim instead of $400 of it. Protoss has no upgrades. Get these dudes in front, these dudes second, and these dudes last. Should really make this terrain more like a wide choke. Pass? Yeah, that's better. But now I have to rearrange them. Do energy. Auto repair, you to the front. Oh, I didn't want you. That's silly. Alright, so my typical engage is to put the medevacs over the SCVs. Don't pick them up. And then just stim and A move, and these guys are gonna Guardian Shield. Usually, force fields don't play a huge role. Splitter splatter. Second stim. Force fields are playing a little bit of a role, but not much. And it's just an easy, like, cakewalk victory. That's what most of my games look like. All the SCVs are dead, but the military didn't die because the SCVs tanked for them, and Terran just utterly wins. And both size armies were the same size, but because I pulled SCVs, I ended up with an $800 larger army. It's a big risk to pull SCVs, obviously, but it always pays off, just like it did here. So now my question was, basically the only thing I lose to is DTs. So my question was, can I swap out the $125 for an engineering bay, another $100 for a turret, and get +1 and still come out ahead? I also want combat shield. So this is an engineering bay. Wait, no. This is an engineering bay, right? This $125. These two together is $250. That's actually this is $300, right? So that's combat shields and concussive shells, and this 300 more. Is +1 and a turret. Okay? So reduces my army down to much smaller, but I get 3 additional upgrades. So let's see how it goes. Again, move the zealots to the front, and the stalkers over here, and this guy here, and this guy here, and this guy here, and the mortal over here. And I know I'm not doing perfect engages or whatever, but whatever. The general principle should still be somewhat similar, even if I don't do everything perfect. Alright, so these dudes are just going to 1A and stim, and these dudes are going to Guardian Shield. Energy, 1A and stim. Oh, I didn't put the medevacs in front. It came out much closer, I think, although my second stim was a little late. So Terran still wins, but that was a much closer battle. I don't like it. I don't like it. Engineering bays for the lose. Let's try it again. This time we'll just hit the attack button and hit the stim and auto repair and energy and guardian shield and force field and die. Okay, that was a pretty terrible engagement. Energy first, auto attack second. Go away. More guardian shield. are. So yeah, I still think it's pretty reasonable to assume that I can win with this, but it's much worse, much weaker. But, I mean, right now I win basically like 80% or 90%, and the only games I lose are when they make DTs. So if I can win against DTs, then I could win theoretically 100% of games. But I don't know, it seems like if I make my army significantly weaker, then I might lose some of the other games that I would normally have won. So I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Don't know if it's worth it. Let's try, dun 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 dun. Let's replace some stuff for Colossuses. 2 Colossi. What is the cost of a Colossi? 300, 500, so that means 10 Zealots need to go. Whoa. No way I'm going to get rid of 10 Zealots. It's crazy. Get rid of these dudes. And maybe these dudes and one of these, and one of these. That looks good. That looks good. I really need 50 more, but there's no way to add 50, so I'll just go like that. Energy. Auto repair. Move to the front. You guys need to move to the front. You need to move over here. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Run away. So yeah, this is why you really want to attack before a bunch of AoE comes out. But I think you'll see that when we eliminate this stuff and put back our freaking units, 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 2, right? That seems right. And the cost of an eBay. Yeah, that's what I did. That this should work out okay now. You guys need to go stand over the SCVs. Oops, and stop picking them up, you bastards. You guys need to be closer than the Marines. The Marines need to be somewhat spread out. Zealots need to be in front. Stalkers slightly behind the Zealots. The energy for Guardian Shield over here, and then even more Zealots need to go to the front. Okay. And let's cut a little bit of that. Unfortunately, I can't afford the next Guardian Shield. I'm really bad at conserving sentry energy. Oh, Terran wins. Who's your daddy? So it seems like while in a typical gateway engagement, I might be okay with cutting a little bit of army to get an extra upgrade that doesn't really matter that much in PvP, and a turret that only matters if you make DTs. I won't be able to beat Colossus anymore. Colossus are much more common than DTs, so whatever. I think I'm going to just continue to lose to DTs. That's my new strategy.